Guys, I think it's time to do a harvest. Harvest day. We're going to be harvesting some tomatoes and some greens. So let's get started, guys. Harvest time. This garden was planted in October of last year, around the middle or end of October, mainly from seed. You guys watch that video. And not only have I been harvesting and harvesting, but a lot of my plants have gone to seed, which I allowed them to do. Anyway, in today's video, we're going to be doing some harvesting because there's quite a bit that's ready to harvest, starting with these tomatoes. So this is my first time growing large tomatoes here in the Central Florida garden. I'm in Central Florida, Zone 9B. Because I'm going to be leaving for a few days, I am picking the tomatoes at this stage. These will be ripe in like probably a couple of days on the counter. I'm going to be visiting family and friends in South Florida. So they are always happy to get produce from the garden. This one has a bad spot, but that can be cut off. Probably keep this one for home. These are, can't remember the name of these tomatoes. I'll have to go back and check my video. I've always been told, stick to the smaller tomatoes for South and Central Florida because of the heat. But I like to try things. So definitely these tomatoes have been doing very well. All right. Gonna do tomatoes first, and then we're gonna move on to some greens because I tell you guys, my greens have been greening. I'm telling you, at least I would say probably over a dozen people have been regularly getting greens from my garden. All my friends and family, especially what's going on in the economy and worse, what's going on in the food system, guys. Everybody is coming to me for greens now. As soon as they start blushing like this, guys, you can pick them. Even if it's to make green salad, like green salsa verde, which is like a salsa, like a green salsa, you can do that. But I'd rather get them than come back and not have any tomatoes. So let's go pick some greens. Here's what I have so far. Nice, beautiful tomatoes, fresh from the garden. Not always perfect, but hormone and chemical free. I always tell you to let your greens go to seed. You can see here, these are my bok choy, and they have gone to seed. These seeds will fall, and in just weeks, I'm going to have new greens growing up. I have tons. I'm not going to harvest them now because I don't have time, but the green ones I'm going to leave till they're drier or at least yellow. And I really should harvest some of these nasturtiums. The nasturtium flowers are edible, guys, and they are packed in vitamin C and other vitamins and minerals. It's a beautiful flower, really great for garnish. Just make sure that there's no bugs in there. It's like a slight little pepperiness to it. Very pleasant taste. To me, it has almost like a mustardy. It tastes almost like mustard greens. Very, very similar in flavor to mustard greens. The back of the flower has a little nectar in it. That's my vitamin C for the day. All right, let's check. There are actually tomatoes over here, but the nasturtiums have them covered. These are thornburn tomatoes that I planted from seed in October also. These look like they are still fully, well, this one's a little bit blush. This one actually is soft. Looks like something happened to this one. It's a little bit mushy, so I took that one off. But these are all green right now. I don't see any ripe ones anywhere on the vine. But they are really being overwhelmed by these nasturtiums. So when I come back, I'm going to probably be cutting this nasturtium back. The leaves are also edible. It's better to have the younger leaves. You can see these leaves are huge, guys. Look at that. These leaves are huge. Look at my hand. Look at these leaves. These leaves are huge and they are also edible. Let me try it. I've never tried a leaf. Very similar flavor to the flowers. Very, very similar flavor. Very pleasant, mustardy kind of flavor. Ooh, this one has a little bit more kick. Has a little bit more spice to it. But really, really pleasant. Really easy way to add vitamins. I was considering cutting them back, but I'll wait till I come back. I'll be only gone a week and then I'll cut them back so I can, incorporate them in salads or freeze some of them. I don't want to waste all these benefits. Anyway, let's get to harvesting. Let's get some greens. I have like 13 people who want mustard greens. I'm hoping I have enough. I think I do because I have some in that new bed that I created. Plus, I literally have them popping up all through the garden now. So let's go harvest. I blessed my neighbors yesterday. I actually cut greens from here and I dropped them off at various neighbors' homes. So, when you have this kind of food, guys, you can't keep it all to yourself. I mean, when you keep it all to yourself, it ends up going bad. So it's always good to share. Doesn't cost you anything. All right, so set this up and start harvesting. What I do is any leaves that are like wilted or not great, I usually throw them to the chickens. That one was actually a leaf that was left over from what I cut yesterday. So they like the nice plump leaves. So we'll have lots. All right. This is a smaller one. So leaves like this that are a little bit yellowish, I give them that to the chickens. That's one. I need 13. Two. Some of the ones that are small like this, I'll give them two bundles. Ooh. I think my neighbors got all the huge ones yesterday. I don't see too many big ones anymore. It's a nice leaf. Oh. Ooh. Wow, this one is huge. Look at that. This one is huge. Wow. Get these outer leaves off. Let's make a pile over there. It's 3. Whew. So. Have I think nine bunches so far. So this little bed gave me a lot, and as you can see, I have given the chickens. They're having their fill of mustard greens. This is why my chickens are so healthy. You guys always say, how come your chickens are fat? They're not fat. They're just perfectly healthy. They eat their greens every morning. Sometimes I chop the papaya, give it to them, or like that mushy tomato, I probably throw it in there. So they eat good. Oh, speaking of tomatoes, guys, I have these tomatoes popping up literally all over the garden, and I just allow them to stay. These are Everglades tomatoes. They grow primarily in Florida. These are like wild tomatoes that just, the birds eat them and poop them out. But they're really good tomatoes. See a couple here getting ripe. They're tiny. These are called currant tomatoes. Yep. Very sweet, very, very good, guys. Very, very good. Everglades tomatoes. These are all over my yard. And let's let them grow. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right. As I said, I have mustard greens popping up everywhere. That's my frangipani by the chicken coop. And you can see there are massive mustard greens right here. If it was inside the coop, I wouldn't use them, but these are outside the coop, so these are healthy. I don't want, to give anybody anything, or I don't want to eat anything that the chickens are walking all over. So since these are outside, they're run. I'm gonna harvest these. I need, I would say, 5 more. Guys, got my 13 bundles. I think I'll just grab one more for the house to make it 14. And guys, this just started off with some seeds that I saved from a previous season, from I think last spring. And as I said, guys, I have enough food to feed so many people, feed my own family, plus feed a lot more. And I'm showing you what's left. It's almost like I didn't harvest anything. Um, Cabbages are looking good. They're beginning to fold. Let me just show you real quick. I had thought, let me just show you real quick. I thought I was going to be able to harvest some of these mustard greens, but I didn't even get into this area. As you can see over here is like completely full of mustard greens. Call the church to see if they can take some of the mustard greens to donate to the food pantry, but they have no way of keeping fresh food, only canned goods. So I'm just gonna cut extra and give everybody extra. Um, Look what happened to my cabbage, guys. I decided to be nice and let my chickens out one day, and they went straight for my largest cabbages. Ate all the outer leaves, ate some of the internal leaves. But let me know. I think I kind of trim what they ate, trim the inside and just eat it anyway. Um, I don't know. Let me know. Ah, anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Just wanted you guys to keep me company harvesting my mustard greens. The idea was really to harvest because I have a ton of seeds to plant, but as you can see, guys, my beds are still full. Anyway, till next time, bye now.